If you want to understand which women truly deserve your time and attention, it's crucial to learn how to distinguish high-value women from low-value women. Many men end up choosing women who may look attractive but, in reality, take away respect, control, and emotional stability. A genuine high-value woman is not only beautiful but also has the potential to build relationships that bring harmony, mutual respect, and long-term satisfaction. The first key trait of a high-value woman is that she separates her self-worth from her value on the dating market. She doesn't fight reality, she understands it. Today, many women hear messages like, "You're perfect as you are, men must accept you. If a man doesn't want you, that's his problem." While this may sound nice, it's misleading. A high-value woman knows that the market determines her value. Imagine you are selling a car. You might think it's worth $50,000 because of the effort you put into it. But if no one is willing to pay more than $20,000, its true market value is $20,000. The same applies to dating. You can be successful, independent, and highly educated, but if men do not find you attractive, your actual market value is low. She understands that what really matters are factors like attractiveness, compatibility, and emotional connection, not just accomplishments or status. The second trait is that a high-value woman measures herself by commitment, not attention. Many women confuse attention with value. For example, one woman may post constantly on social media, getting hundreds of likes and messages from men, feeling desired and successful. Another woman may lead a low-key life, post very little, but be in a committed relationship with a high-quality man who treats her like a queen. Who is high value? The first woman confuses attention with worth. Men may want her, but only for casual reasons or to stroke their ego. True high value lies in commitment from a quality partner. If a woman constantly talks about her options, she is low value. A high-value woman has already made her choice and invests in it fully. The third trait is understanding male selection. A high-value woman knows that men evaluate women differently than women evaluate men, and she uses this knowledge to her advantage. The reality is that men value femininity, youth, supportive nature, physical attractiveness, and willingness to complement rather than compete. Career success or financial independence may be impressive, but they don't determine male attraction. Low-value women often say, "I'm more successful than most men, I don't need a man," and then wonder why men aren't interested. High-value women know men want a partner, not a competitor, and they demonstrate a willingness to enhance their partner's life rather than complicate it. The fourth trait is long-term thinking. High-value women make strategic decisions based on long-term goals, not impulsive desires. For example, if she is offered intimacy on a first date, she considers how it affects her long-term relationship prospects and respect from the man. She understands that men value challenges and that things easily gained lose their perceived worth. High-value women pace relationships to demonstrate maturity, strategy, and real value. The fifth trait is sending clear signals. High-value women don't play games or give ambiguous signs. They make it clear who their priority is and don't leave men in doubt. They don't engage with other men for validation, and they don't keep options open because it undermines trust. Clear, direct signals show they are committed and intentional. The sixth trait is the willingness to adapt. A high-value woman is ready to compromise and adjust, but only for a man who deserves it. This isn't submission or losing her identity, it's maturity and respect. She listens, understands, and makes thoughtful adjustments when it matters. If a woman immediately reacts defensively and refuses to accommodate your needs, that's low-value behavior. The seventh trait is reducing competition rather than provoking it. High-value women don't intentionally attract other men. They understand that men are territorial and dislike unnecessary competition. They act in ways that strengthen trust and security in the relationship. They limit attention-seeking behaviors, such as overly provocative posts or flirtation, not because the man demands it, but because they respect him. The eighth and final trait is accepting reality. High-value women see the world as it is, not as it should be. They don't fight biology or social norms, and they don't expect men to change. Instead, they adapt strategically to reality. They understand male preferences, age dynamics, and societal expectations, and they use this knowledge to position themselves effectively. Low-value women often complain about fairness or wish the world would change, whereas high-value women focus on strategy and results. Understanding these 8 traits helps you identify women with real value and avoid those who may harm you emotionally, financially, or psychologically. It's equally important to recognize low-value behaviors, attention-seeking, inability to adapt, and denial of reality, before investing too much time or emotion. Knowing these principles allows you to save time, preserve respect, and build meaningful relationships with women who truly value and compliment you. If you want to truly recognize a high-value woman, there are 8 qualities you need to understand. Most men don't know this, and because of that, they keep choosing women who look attractive on the surface but end up taking away respect, control, and emotional stability. Today, I'm going to show you the 8 clearest signs that a woman isn't just attractive, she has real relationship potential. Knowing these will help you choose women who genuinely respect you and ensure you never end up with someone who emotionally, financially, or mentally drains you. Quality 1. She separates her self-worth from her dating market value. This is fundamental. Most women today hear things like, "You're perfect the way you are." "Men must accept you." "If a man doesn't want you, that's his problem." It sounds nice and comforting, but it's misleading. A high-value woman understands a hard truth. The dating market determines her value, not her feelings. Think of it like selling a car. You might believe it's worth $50,000 because of all the effort you put into it, but if no one is willing to pay more than $20,000, its market value is $20,000. It's the same in dating. You can have a stellar career, multiple degrees, financial independence, but if men don't find you attractive, your market value in dating is low. How do you recognize this? A high-value woman doesn't say, "Men should find me attractive because I'm independent or successful." She understands men evaluate differently, and she invests in what really matters. Watch out for women who constantly talk about how successful, independent, or feminist they are, or flaunt their money. These are signs she's low value. Quality 2. She measures herself by commitment, not attention. This is a trait many miss. A high-value woman knows her worth is not in how many men are attracted to her, but in which high-quality man chooses to commit to her. Let me illustrate. Imagine 2 women. The first, Amalia, is highly active on Instagram, constantly posting bikini photos, getting hundreds of likes, and messaging dozens of men. She feels desired, successful, important. The second, Katerina, keeps a low profile on social media, but she's been in a 5-year relationship with a successful man who treats her like a queen. Which one is high value? Amalia confuses attention with value. She believes because many men want her, she must be valuable. But in reality, these men are only after ego boosts or casual sex. Katerina, however, has what truly counts: commitment from a high-quality man. Signs a woman is low value. She constantly talks about her options, how many men she could have, or how much attention she receives. Attention today is cheap. What matters is real commitment. A high-value woman has made her choice and invests fully in it. If a woman talks about all the men she could have, that's a red flag. She's testing you, not valuing you. Quality 3. She understands male selection. High-value women understand men evaluate women differently than women evaluate men, and they use that knowledge strategically. Here's reality. Women tend to select men based on status, resources, and dominance. A successful man's achievements increase his attractiveness. But men do not evaluate women the same way. We don't care about income, degrees, or career status as much as we care about femininity, youthfulness, ability to support, not compete, and physical attraction. Low-value women often say, "I don't need a man, I'm more successful than most men." And then they wonder why men aren't interested. A high-value woman knows men want a partner, not a competitor, and she demonstrates femininity and complementarity. She enhances your life rather than competing with it. Quality 4. She thinks long-term, not impulsively. High-value women think strategically. They make decisions based on long-term outcomes, not momentary feelings. For example, if she's attractive and you meet for a date, she doesn't rush intimacy. A low-value woman may act impulsively for instant gratification, not considering how it affects long-term respect or relationship potential. High-value women know men value challenges and that things easily obtained are often taken for granted. They pace the relationship to demonstrate maturity, strategy, and real worth. Quality 5. She sends clear signals. High-value women don't play games. They're not ambiguous or confusing. They make it unmistakably clear who their priority is. Imagine a woman who constantly posts sexy pictures, flirts with other men, or goes out frequently, while you wonder if you're really her priority. A high-value woman eliminates that uncertainty. She will act independently to show you that you are the one she wants, not because you demand it, but because she respects and chooses you. Quality 6. She is willing to adapt. High-value women adjust for the right man, but this is not submission. It's maturity. They have their own personality, opinions, and goals, but they are willing to compromise when it matters. For example, if you express discomfort about a specific behavior, a high-value woman will consider your perspective and adapt. She doesn't fight or see it as a threat. Low-value women react defensively and resist change. Quality 7. She reduces competition instead of provoking it. Men are territorial by nature. A high-value woman understands this and avoids attracting unnecessary attention from other men. She doesn't post provocative photos or flirt unnecessarily, not because you insist, but because she respects your relationship. If a woman constantly seeks validation from other men, she's low value. A high-value woman voluntarily sets boundaries and shows loyalty. Quality 8. She accepts reality rather than trying to moralize it. High-value women see the world as it is, not as they wish it should be. They understand male preferences, societal realities, and biological truths, and they work strategically within them. Low-value women fight reality. They complain about fairness, expect the world or men to change, or live in a fantasy world. High-value women focus on strategy. This is the way things are, how do I navigate it? Instead of asking, is this fair? By recognizing these 8 qualities, you can identify women with true value and avoid those who drain your respect, time, or emotional energy. Equally important is spotting low-value behaviors early: attention-seeking, denial of reality, and refusal to adapt, so you don't waste months on someone who never truly wanted you.